Welcome to Wise Tip Tuesday. I'm Robyn Hoffman from the Portland office. When I approached an elevator recently, it reminded me of the importance of paying attention to the cues before teaching a new task. So that's what my tip's about. When I approached this elevator, it took me an extra several seconds to consider all of the available cues and select the button that would actually cause the elevator to arrive and the doors to open. Both the fire recall button and the elevator communications failure button were far more prominent than the button to use the elevator. Someone, I would guess the person responsible for telling whoever responds to fire recall or elevator communication failure buttons that the wrong button was pushed, added the cues push and this one to the correct button to operate the elevator. This scenario highlights a couple of points. One, it's especially important to look for cues in tasks that you complete frequently without thinking about them, like pushing an elevator button. While the cues in the task may be apparent to you, someone that's doing them for the first time may need to have them pointed out and taught to successfully learn the task. Think about teaching putting a binder clip on some papers or tying off a garbage bag to someone who's never done the task. Two, when the existing cues in the task do not provide someone with enough information, adding cues can be helpful. What cues to add should be effective for the person and consider universal design. For example, this option would provide information regardless of whether someone reads English words. This example would provide information for those who cannot see visual cues as well as those who can. Remember to consider the cues before you teach.